just seems really weird. This is all I really have, you know. I don't know how to talk. Like, I'm never gonna be able to get through to you, like this. I just went back and looked at like that profile on Facebook again, where it's KM, and like you got like 8 likes on there. One of them's your sister. So it means like she sees that your name has changed, switching the profile photo, and then they're liking it. Like, this is fucking weird. Like, I don't know. I think it's part of like I think it's why we're a technology. Like, I'm not supposed to know everything. Like, I'm feeling super close to you, like energy body wise. I feel I've made a significant transition in my own like perspective of my energy field in regards to how I am reaching you. Because I keep thinking back, like, I mean, it would have been years. I was deep in that fucking shit, like all around the boys for years. Everyone's hurting. Profiles don't get deleted, names don't get changed. Like, this is, I'm definitely in the zone. I like to release now, like the messages and show how abnormal the messages are. Just to like, for my own like healing, just to have it timestamped on my main timeline. That's just there now. Probably tomorrow, understanding. Panthers claim President's Trophy tonight. Release it tomorrow. I'm gonna be down here for a while. I'm energetically in London though. That's how powerful I am. Like, the text sees me as I'm in London. Like, I went back and looked at my messages with your sister, and and we're talking to each other about my filmmaking. Like the last messages I had with you and your sister, we're all talking about my filmmaking. Like you don't know, even when you're posting those pictures, I'm gonna have to take a rest, step back for a week, because everything resets. Every week, everything resets. So with that big movement, I gotta step back for a week and this is another processing day. It's almost scary to be powerful. But I just like stood in my pharaoh presence all the time, like the world would literally crumble around me. There'd be nobody left. This game's here for us. All these people. It's all us. Like we're shedding in skin. We're coming out from the heart. We're shedding skin. We're coming out from the heart. We're shedding skin. Like this whole realm is not anything that we've been taught. Canada is really bad. That's why I'm seeing, like, feeling my energy body there now, like, no rush. I gotta work on my family stuff here because I need this house forever. And I need there to be no energetic fear about the energy of this house. You know, because, like, you're part of my portal. Like, you're integrated with my family too. Just because of like the energy of the game and dinner, like it's much deeper than spiritually than the replay is. So I feel responsible to reach you in a way that is going to be healthiest for all parties. Because like, let's just say even you did find out, like he fucking told you like, oh, this guy's doing shit. It looks fucking off, right? You're not going to reach out because you're in the relationship. If you don't know that he messaged you that thing before, great. I have it time-stamped. It's like, now when I approach it, you see what's going on from the beginning. It's almost like you got like a week to sleep on it before you actually got the actual data in your face. You know, if I just popped in out of the blue, I would have had to dump all that on you. Like now there's, and even if like you don't know anything about your name being changed, like you would have to know your name being changed. But like, there could be any excuses why you need to switch those photos, but it's just been a month. That's kind of weird. That's what happens. Pop into the fucking public network. We got fucking Truth fucking net holding down the fort, making sure we're all accounted for. Human hearts thumping, beating proudly open, which means my lovers first. I mean, I'm here for you. Yeah, so I was looking at your sister's like combo with me and her back and forth, and looking through her pictures, like, I mean, it's not even close. Like, I mean, it stimulates such different emotions and feelings when I look at both pictures. Like, how could that be? Like, I feel like almost appalled to have sex with your sister. And like, all I want to do is have sex with you. Like, it's almost like weird, you know, because I pick your sister that first week, you know, we're having sex. Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, it's just the energy of the guys. They want to have sex, so then it's just coming out. Like, so I don't know what happens with that. I'm not glitching out the reality because, like, it's seeing me as James Franco, seeing me as Truth, seeing me as my past self. The Matrix is really, the AI is really getting, like, look at this. This is all for you. This is all for you. For you to enjoy. Seriously. No meats, no grains in the last several weeks. The no grains are nice. Like doing no grains, no pastas. It may take years before I get to show you this thing. I do know what's happening with the tech. I'm in a great position with my Pi network situation, and just kind of waiting. It's like my test, like, continuing to, like, tune in to the feeling like I'm with you, and because, like, the 15 years, the emptiness is like, oh, I'm not with you. Like, it's like I'm looking for, like, I see it in everyone. I see it in the walls, you know, eventually, like. And then you're just an expression of my own, like, placenta. One thing I was doing is, you know, I kind of pull on myself. I now pull on my bush, and it's kind of, it helps because I'm not pulling on the tip, and I'm getting through that feeling that I used to have. So I think I found, like, a reset there, which is going to be key so I don't keep emptying the floor. Get back to you. I'll get back. Like, I definitely am setting up shop in London. I want, like, a little place, you know, where you can see me doing podcasts from the street. Like, the studio, you could walk down the street, and then you could see, like, a window, like, window shopping is a glass, and you could see me in the booth there, and I have, you know, a couple guest seats, and that's where I do a podcast, you know, every other day or something, live. Beginning to understand my bike preparation for the last, like, 7 months, 6 months, 5 months. It's really for biking around London. I'm seeing now the summers. there's no way through. I have to represent myself as this Postmaster General on paper, liquid in all countries. Set up my tech boundaries so I film myself in case someone gives me trouble. Start walking around with a private army, private security team, so that if they do give me trouble, I have, a private security team contracted on paper, so I can show them their contracts too, for just protecting the space around me in case anybody tries to fuck with me. I'm gonna need to do that. So I'm putting those thoughts in the AI right now. Even walking around London with my bike, I have a security guy literally following me the whole time. 2 of them. One more noticeable, one less noticeable. Call it the Thompson. The Thompson shield. Right? So I just create this shield, start walking around the city. All you have to do is come into the shield. Call you in. Remember, he did it to himself because he's the one on the other side, saving face. And if he would have just came up to me like a big girl, and if I would have just came up to you like a big boy and told you how I felt right on the spot, and if you would have reached out and I was lost though, babe. I was fucking lost. After that man cup, I didn't know where I was going. That's why the sacredness of that OHL Cup night is forever in forever in my soul, is the night for my ultimate healing in this realm, no matter what happens in the future. That's why I don't show up for practice. I'm on the UFO. I don't show up for practice. I change everyone's reality. I'm not there. I went to we were at Jack's like that Monday, and I just wanted to get out of there. I asked anybody if I wanted anybody to go to the strip club for some reason. I'd never been there ever. Never been to it ever. Nobody wanted to go. I bailed. I went there for one drink, and like 2 dances, and I watched it, and I was just like, and then just drove back to my house. 1:30. I was at my house by 1:30. It wasn't even 2. I didn't even stay out till 2. Went to sleep, woke up 11 o'clock. Woke up at my villa. Yeah. Practice at 2:30. I'm not gonna go in like in the morning, going in for practice. Set my alarm, go back to sleep, wake up, it's fucking 3:30. I'm like, what the fuck? I fucking slept for 3 hours, like, right through the alarm, nobody home. I'm now like 50 minutes late for practice or something. Like I'm already 40 minutes late, and I'm just waking up. And it's the first practice, the first official practice, like between the OHL and the Mem Cup. I thought my life was over, right? But looking back at it now, I was in the UFO, I was in the UFO, I was in the consciousness. And now everyone's looking for me. Meanwhile, I'm hovering around because they all didn't care enough to like even know, even my own Billy. It's because to me, like the season, like the Memorial Cup tournament itself is like this energetic suck for like the gods on the other side, and like we transitioned, me and you, and I think my whole spiritual body was putting pieces in place that like I could never have like consciously known. And I'm gonna have to look at the dates of the games, like what day it was, because I want to see how many days in between there were. Because like we had that night, and I remember seeing my parents, and then we would have had like, you know, maybe 4 nights before we got ready for the practice the next week. I don't know, maybe it was even earlier. I'm gonna check right now. I don't want to check on this thing. Go get the iPad. I don't know. No battery. You know, really just sex is a replay of like the unconscious memory of us getting the sex. Every time I do kind of cycle back, it's like better, you know, with the whole realm the way it is, like it's, you know, we gotta be working on ourselves for a couple of years with Shivambu before you, and then it's only probably best to come together with someone who's doing Shivambu together, because you have the sex, and I'm doing the Shivambu, I have sex with someone who's not doing Shivambu, it's gonna spin them off in a fucking crazy realm. Because I'm sharing that mother energy. And then like technically, like in women there's all this like porous stuff that comes with part of the urine, like think about pregnant women super fucking horny, like so like when males do it, like they have this like natural fucking like, so when you're around my biology, like fucking women just fucking, they like naturally are like, oh my god, I'm fucking getting wet, like, you know, and shit like that. So it's, you know, you could see the women looking at me like it's different like than it used to be. So like I tend to be Jay. It's different than it used to be. I tend to be a little more, you know, I'm just like, you know, I wear different clothing now, like I dress a little different, like I'm also super, like, look how fucking beautiful you are. Your face. This is your face. This is you, right? I'm like, I think I'm totally convinced I can't even fucking show you this shit till we're like going, talking on the phone at the very minimum. And I don't know, like, there's too much going on, like, just think about your kids and stuff, like, you already had the 2 boys, I mean, it ain't gonna pop another one, you ain't gonna try and have another one unless you really are in love. And, you know, we're not gonna be really you're not gonna have a lot of independence to be romantic with someone until like the boys are like, your youngest is over 10. So we're talking another couple of years. This is where I'm at with time. Like, I gotta keep doing these time capsules. Like, could be years. Jane! And I mean, the more I'm sleeping, I'm going into, because I'm talking to your sister about lucid dreaming in 2014. You know, I'm in a dream of hers. We're talking about lucid dreaming at coffee. You're in a dream of mine too, like, you know, like I got into lucid dreaming around 2009, 2008. There's so much going on here. So I'd like to kind of show up there for you. And then we have all this time, I have all this timestamp, so in the future, when we backdate, you can lay in bed and I can rub you while you watch this. Stuff like that. Seriously. How sexy is that? Lay in bed, I rub you while you watch this. See, that's the love, right? Everyone wants to have sex with all my teammates. So I created a way how there could be two of us. It's natural for me to do that for my love. Now you get to be double teamed by me. See? I know what I'm doing. The tech, we already think of the tech as like a beam because it's designed that way. Macy! Jane! You know, you're all tightened up with the schooling. They got you totally education-wise, like in Canada, locked up with the way the world you think it is. So if you haven't seen a lot of the world and it's all locked down in the tech, yeah, we're gonna have some. Seems like your freaking sister's like traveling everywhere, which looks awesome for her. Yeah, like, I'm so proud of myself. Like, I look back, like, totally different feelings looking at you two. Like, I don't even know how to explain that. Like, it's taught me, like, okay, my intuition is pure. Like, I didn't want to be sharing anything. Like, not sharing, but I wasn't into, like, the group. I'm really here to, like, heal that whole, like, aspect of it. Because, like, I will, like, you know, I'm here to be with a woman that wants to literally be floated off the ground for 9 months and like live for like decades, like raking our child together, right? So then for the 9 months, like I don't really even, she doesn't even need the raking. I have to like clean up the stuff on my tree with the family, my parents. There needs to be some type of closure there that's healthy for everyone. Like get into a zone here and start working. I think I can really put this poker on display with only like $300-400 and just go fucking $300-400 to fucking $4,000 in one day. Simple game. Boom. Get into an apartment, 2 months rent, settle in, have 2 places, then see what happens. It's like I gotta get fucking naked. I gotta like go fucking nuts with my yoga. I can't do that here. I need to be off grid. Show you save up on 15-20K and stash it in a place. Boom, I'm set. I'm set for a solid year. Now I can really get up there. You know, to be stealth about it. Like that's what I want to do. I want to be stealth about it. I'm gonna grab a little bite to eat. Gears are moving. Gears are moving.